Recently at Mobile World Congress in Barcelona, I had the great pleasure to catch up with my good friend Robert Galop, the CMO of the CPaaS Acceleration Alliance.
So Robert, it's so good to see you again at Mobile World Congress. Like, we see each other more here than anywhere else, it seems like.
It's crazy. It's hard to believe we met just 100 feet that way last year.
Yeah, special moment for sure. No, but tell me a little bit about your involvement here at Mobile World Congress. I mean, like, some people might be like, what does CPaaS and Mobile World Congress have to do with each other?
Yeah. Actually, as you look at the tracks this year, so GSMA introduced Telco API's Open Gateway Initiative last year. And this year, when you look at the tracks, we counted 26 tracks.
Wow.
Just around APIs, telco APIs, and anything around that CPaaS type of a thing this year. So when you ask the question, how do they fit together? I think GSMA pretty much answered that with their programming this year.
It's crazy for me, being in the industry for decades, that these carriers are actually starting to be open now.
Yeah.
Like, I never thought I would see that day.
Well, if you listen to the keynote, you actually had the Vonage CEO up on stage talking about partnerships and how telcos need to get out of the mindset of let's build it our own and let's start to partner. And that's really what the Alliance is about, is building that partnership. And we've seen that really take off over the last years. That mentality has changed.
Yeah, I know we've got several members here. What's their experience been like at Mobile World this year?
It's been good. So we've got one of the members that's actually co-sponsoring this booth with us. They're looking at that unified layer globally at when you've got a developer that wants to connect specifically with a particular service, but they want to roll that out across all of the telcos around the world. They're answering the question of how do you do that, right, as a developer. We've also got a couple of enablers on the CPaaS side that are working directly with telcos to roll those services out. And not just the core APIs that when GSMA says that here's your set of services, but they're actually adding all of the cool AI stuff and all of the cool CX stuff on top of that stack. So 3 of the other sponsors here at our booth are focused in that area.
Yeah, I mean, the carriers can only do so much. Like, they just don't have the background, the capability to build out these, but making the APIs available to like some of your member companies is where the real value is going to come.
Yeah, step one is just getting them out. And I'm excited because we've seen a lot of momentum. We've seen a lot of talk, and I've done a lot of API work in the past, and it's inevitable. Once you get those APIs out there and they're usable, you see an explosion of innovation, right? So I'm really excited to see now Brazil has complete coverage for a couple of these core APIs. I'm excited to see what happens there. But I'm also excited to see, we start to layer in these other services that the CPaaS players and the CPaaS enablers can move quicker with. You don't need the telcos to keep up with every single thing, like you said. These guys can innovate and really drive the market forward. So it's the next 12 months, just talking with some of the other members that are exhibiting here this year, the next 12 months, we're going to see some just absolutely astounding developments.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing that when we meet again next year here in Barcelona.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
Thanks so much, man.
For more information on the Alliance, go to CPaaSAA.com.